Introducing today's contestant, a quality assurance coordinator from Houston, Texas, Danielle Stillman Dietrich. A university professor from Palm Bay, Florida, Noreen Noonan. And our returning champion, a musician from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Katrina Mundinger, whose one-day cash winnings total $7,400. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Not a big total for Katrina as our returning champion, but on yesterday's program, a tough final. But Katrina, the mistress of the clarinet. Noreen and Danielle, welcome aboard, and good luck, ladies. Here we go. I hope these categories are to your liking. We start off with flowery phrases, followed by cars. I give it a 10. People of the Bible. The P is going to come up in each correct response, of course. Hey, it's hyphenated. And finally, TV network names. And Katrina, it's your choice.
Certainly. I'll start with flowery phrases for 200, please.
A shy person or a purple flower diminishing in size. Danielle.
What is a violet?
Be more specific.
What is a shrinking violet?
You are now right.
People of the Bible for 200?
Haggai, Obadiah, and Elisha are counted among this clairvoyant coterie. Danielle.
What are prophets?
Good.
People of the Bible for 400.
This official is remembered for washing his hands of Jesus. Danielle.
Who is Pontius Pilate?
Right.
People of the Bible for 600.
A branch of the Canaanite group forms city-states like Tyre and Sidon along the Mediterranean. Danielle.
Who are the Phoenicians?
Good.
People of the Bible for 800.
Seen here, his return was the subject of a late, great Rembrandt work. Danielle.
Who is the prodigal son?
Right again.
People of the Bible for 1,000.
A New Testament epistle addressed to him is about an escaped slave who had returned to him. Danielle.
What is Philippians?
No. Noreen or Katrina? Who was Philemon? You got 4 out of 5 there, Danielle. Nicely done. Pick again.
Flowery phrases for 400.
Cash to start a new business, or literally, cash to begin your new flower bed. Danielle.
What is seed money?
You are right.
Flowery phrases for 600.
In Gypsy, you can hear this flowery song whose title means it's all going great. Noreen.
What is everything's coming up roses?
Correct.
How about TV network names, 200?
Also in the name of a Utah film festival. Noreen.
What is Sundance?
That's the word.
Same category, 400.
An Italian interjection of praise for a male performer. Danielle.
What is Bravo?
Yes.
It's hyphenated for 200.
Among its other soft drinks are Fresca and Barks root beer. Katrina.
What is Coca-Cola?
Right, you're on the board now.
TV network for 600, please.
The third space shuttle. Noreen?
What is Columbia?
No. Katrina or Danielle? What is Discovery? Katrina, back to you.
Let's try, I give it a 10 for 200, please.
Stillman Dietrich from Houston, Texas, who's been an Irish dancer for how long?
15 years now. I started off just kind of as something fun to do, and it became an obsession. And everybody says, oh, I see the red hair, you're Irish. I'm actually more Mexican than anything else.
Oh, really?
But Irish dance is for everybody.
Now, is Irish dancing primarily a solo activity or more often in groups?
We both do solos and teams.
Yeah? Which is more fun?
I like solos just because it's a challenge, but teams is really fun as well.
Yeah, socializing too. Noreen Noonan, university professor from Florida. You do something, you raise and show a breed of dog that I have a great deal of admiration for, and yet I've never owned one. A standard poodle.
Standard
Tell me what's
poodle.
special about them.
Well, use your noodle, get a poodle. Poodles are wonderful. They are very smart, extremely smart, very biddable, very trainable. And they are not like border collies. They don't need a job every moment of the day. They will also sit on the couch and have a martini with you if you want.
That's my kind of dog. Way to go. Maybe I ought to get one of those. Thank you. Katrina Mundinger from Minneapolis, Minnesota is our champion. She is a musician who does something else that I'm a big fan of and admirer of. You spin your own yarn
Yes,
for
I do.
knitting and whatever else.
No, I just make the yarn,
Just-
and then
oh,
I
you just
collect.
make
I
the-
collect the yarn that I make. I also knit, but I rarely make anything out of the yarn that I spin. I mean, I've made a couple of things here and there. A hat for my
But
husband.
spinning. Now, where do you get the wool from? Which animals?
Well, usually I spin out of wool from sheep.
Have you gotten anything from muskoxen?
No, I haven't, but I've had a
Kiwiot?
chance to touch it, and it is
Delightful,
just
isn't it?
oh, the feeling
It's-
of it is just
it's
amazing.
light,
I wish I could
very-
afford it. Well, maybe I can afford some of it now.
Great insulation.
Yes.
And it's also very expensive.
Yep.
Okay, back into this. Maureen, you get to pick.
I give it a 10, 600.
The 1847 Act of Parliament, known as the 10 Hours Act, forbade allowing these to work more than 10 hours a day. Noreen,
What are children?
good.
800, give it a 10.
In the Olympic decathlon, this middle distance run is the 10th event. Danielle,
What is a 10K?
no. Noreen or Katrina? What is the 1500 meter? Noreen, back to you.
Give it a 10, 1000.
In a 2015 film, Bryan Cranston plays this screenwriter who was blacklisted as a member of the Hollywood 10. Noreen,
Who is Dalton Trumbo?
correct.
Cars, 200.
The eventual decline of Cleveland's luxury automaking industry was influenced in part by the mass production of cheaper, simpler models, like this classic from Ford.
Noreen,
What is the Model T?
yes.
Cars, 400.
Discontinued in 2002, this classic Lincoln was originally created as a personal car for Edsel Ford. Danielle?
What is a town car?
No. Noreen or Katrina? What is the Continental? Back to you, Noreen.
Cars, 600.
Some people are supercharged over this Chevy model that gets up to 380 miles on a full charge and a full tank of gas. Danielle?
What is the Volt?
Volt, right you are.
Flowery phrases for 800.
Someone who succeeds in life at a greater age. Danielle?
What is a late bloomer?
Yes?
Flowery phrases for 1,000.
If you cut down these tall flowers, you're criticizing those who stand out. Cut down the poppies. Back to you, Danielle.
It's hyphenated for 400.
It's the game that uses the tiles seen here. Danielle,
What is mahjong?
that's the game.
It's hyphenated for 600.
This term became popular in the late 80s to describe products that aren't harmful to the environment. Katrina,
What is eco-friendly?
yes.
800. It's hyphenated, please.
Opera star Elena Garancha sings in this vocal range. Noreen,
What is mezzo soprano?
yes, we have less than a minute now.
It's hyphenated, 1000.
Answer, very double.
Holy crap. Okay.
And you're in the lead.
1000.
$1,000 it is. Here is the clue. Named for a cave in France, these prehistoric humans were skillful artists and tool makers.
What is Cro-Magnon?
You are right, and you're now at 4,200. Pick again.
TV network names, 800.
An electrically charged atom. Katrina,
What is ion?
that's it.
TV networks 1,000.
An official stamp of purity, originally issued by the Guild of Goldsmiths. Danielle?
What is Hallmark?
Hallmark, that's the channel.
Cars for 1,000.
A 2013 postage stamp featured one of these Pontiac muscle cars known by 3 letters. Danielle,
What is a GTO?
little GTO. Now the last clue. Hyundai's best-selling cars in the U.S. are the Elantra and this musical model. Katrina,
What is the Sonata?
you are right. Taking you up to 2,600. You're still in third place, however, so that means you're going to get to select first in the double Jeopardy round when we come back.
Do you toss and turn off